Count us down.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Thank you.
All right.
Alrighty. Lead us off, Pika.
Okay. Hello and welcome to the V-Bois podcast. Here are your hosts. You got me, your captain, Captain Pika of the Pika crew. We've got the one, the only, Boss Pengu, our penguin.
Let's do it.
And we got our lovely and amazing Spectre Mimic.
That's a great intro. Alright. If you guys are seeing this, you're probably thinking, what are these three idiots doing? Well, we decided to make a podcast because, well, it's a fun thing to do, and we figured, hey, you guys would love our little things on IRL topics or whatever. I don't know how serious a thing we're going to end up doing. I'm going to consider us more for right now more of a comedy thing. We're definitely not going to jump into anything major, but let's just see how it goes. So, I am Boss Penguin, as everyone knows, Pengu, everyone calls me affectionately. But, a very simple person. I ain't got much to me outside of what you see. Pika?
I am Pika. I am the captain of the Pika crew. Pika crew on all social media. I am lazy as fuck, and I do enjoy me some strategy stuff in games.
Pretty epic. Spectre, introduce yourself to the people.
Okay, sure. Hi everyone, I'm Spectre Mimic, and I do freaking video editing, audio editing, voice acting, as well as YouTube, Twitch, and VTubing. Anything else? I mean, it's what's that, dude?
Okay. That was good. I like it. Alrighty.
By the way, if you guys don't know who we are, the name should give it away. The V-Boys. We are all VTubers. It is a play off E-Boys. I came up with myself. You're welcome.
From the E to the V. Look at this.
So,
Alright.
does anybody have a good first topic, or do you want me to start it?
I do. I do. So, what is our reason in starting this podcast? Our actual reason for it? Pika, do you have a reason you personally want to make a podcast? You personally wanted to?
I don't know. I mean, podcasts can be fun, you know. You just sit there and talk with people. I mean, I feel like we do that a lot anyway, so why not put it out there? And at the same time, it's an easy way to help grow together, the three of us.
True.
That's my reason.
Honestly, my reason for doing it would be, I just thought it'd be a fun thing to do with the bros, hang out, talk about topics or whatever, and just have a good time all around. What about you, Spectre?
What's the main reason to saying yes to us inviting you?
Exactly.
I don't know, I can't really say no, and I just look at you guys and those puppy eyes, those penguin eyes. I don't know, just the moment Pengu says, that's when I had to say it, you know, like,
Okay.
That is totally Pengu. He would totally say that.
Yeah, I always say uwu. Alright,
he
but
just did it just now, guys. But I don't know, it just seems interesting.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Alright,
Also,
Pika.
because I know a lot of people who fit this this thing you guys are doing for the podcast.
Oh.
And legitimately know about
Bunch of guests?
3 to 4 people. Yeah, and they have mouths of sailors.
Nice.
So
Yes,
they will at least respect the Twitch.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
See,
There.
we will be accepting guest applications after this first episode.
On top of that, this video will
100%.
also be found, in case you guys found it, on YouTube. It'll be on YouTube and Anchor. And yes, it'll be on Anchor as well, in case you're more of an Anchor listener, because I do know Anchor offers a lot less ads than YouTube. But we do have both, so if you're interested.
Eventually, through Anchor, we'll be able to get on like Spotify and iTunes and stuff, right?
Yeah, you can do video podcasts on Spotify, or you can just do regular podcasts like that stuff too, which is really good. That's why I chose Anchor personally. So, Pika, you said you had a topic? I'll let you jump your topic first.
Yes. What is y'all's favorite genre of video game?
Ooh. Okay.
Video game. Well, I'd have to go with the strategy type of game. I like to own people. Not in that way. But basically, I like to get myself a fortress, get myself a little army, fucking go ham at other people.
So,
I mean,
you're a real-time strategy person?
yeah. I mean, I kind of throw strategy out the window. Be like, well, just like StarCraft, time to Zerg rush this shit.
Like StarCraft.
I'll toss farmers at you if I needed to.
My favorite time to game.
Women, the children, the humbles, they go first.
I can enjoy a good real-time strategy game. I'm a big fan of the Sid Meier's Civilizations.
Ooh, yeah. I also have another good topic you guys might be interested in talking about.
Well,
it is actually pretty spicy and it's new.
Okay.
Well, we'll get to
Wait,
that.
in a second.
Let's get through our favorite genres.
Yeah, favorite
first.
genres. Then we'll jump that topic. My genre.
This includes that.
Cool.
It includes that.
Okay, cool. We can. My favorite topic, my favorite open world type stuff is open world action games. I like being able to go anywhere. That's what I enjoy.
That is exactly what I'm wanting to talk about.
Oh, okay.
It's basically an open world RPG, and I don't know if you guys are into RPGs, but it is quite a unique game.
What is it?
Sponsored by Rage Chat.
God damn it. Immediately.
Open world RPGs.
You guys thought
I
it
do
was the
like me
first
some
episode.
open world
You're
and
cool.
RPGs.
Yeah.
Yep. It's the game's actually called V-Rising.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that. I haven't seen it, but I've heard of it.
I touched it, and it touched me.
Oh, fair enough.
It's a really unique game. It has its.
I've heard a tiny bit. Does it have like any base building aspect to it?
Yes, I'm basically building myself a castle. It's almost a pain in the butt because I built
that-
right next to a giant stone golem, and it took me a while to kill that sucker.
That's some of my favorite parts about games are like base building stuff. My favorite genre are colony builders. I like colony builders, you know, like RimWorld, Oxygen Not Included.
Oh yeah, that. Is it the game in the Mars game where you're in space?
That one's pretty good too.
Shoot, I don't know the name either.
It's on the tip of my tongue.
I don't know the name. I know what you're talking about, but I don't know the name. I cannot think of it either.
Something Mars.
Surviving Mars?
Surviving Mars.
Terraform Mars? Maybe one of those?
Now there is.
Surviving Mars.
Now people might get confused between two type of games, which all. How do I say this? Okay, so a strategy game is like Total War Shogun. That is straight up a strategy game, but it is someone building, but not really. But what you're into are like you are in it.
If there is an end game, if there is like you're battling somebody else, that is not a colony builder.
No.
Yeah, that is.
A colony builder is like, you know, SimCity. You know, you're just there, you're just building it. The whole experience is building.
Of course.
Every time I build the SimCity, I'm rich. But
Now I do like real-time strategies. Like I said, I enjoyed like Civ and all that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I like a variety of games, but colony builders end up being my favorite.
Now, Spore is technically a colony building as long as you're in the basically city building aspects. Once you're out of it, it's not really that type of game that you're doing.
Yeah.
Of course.
Let me see. I would also say I don't know if you guys ever played it, but it's basically me and Click It and then maybe Uni or Father. But we played a game called Stellaris, and that's a lot of strategy. But I kind of throw it out the window, and I just kind of failed.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I'm
See-
the person that does weird shit when it comes to strategy games.
I could never get
even in
into
strategy
those.
games, I don't even like get. I don't really like the fighting aspect like in Civ. I always go for like the science or the culture victory and stuff like that.
Oh, I go full on military. But I do try to advance in science. Like for example, on like year 300, it should be short as fuck. But everyone else is like science 100. Meanwhile, me science 500. I boom rushed it. I'm poor. My economy is broken.
I think the last time I played Civ, I was trying to go for a religious victory, and I'm sitting there building up my religion, and then I turn around, and coming in a full fleet from the ocean are a bunch of Japanese Christians. And I was just like, fuck. full wave of them, and it's like, oh god.
Sounds like an interesting
But yes, and the topics that we cover will be ranging from video games to real-world events. I figured I'd throw that in there. And the schedule, we haven't got one quite yet, mostly because I figure out how long it takes me to edit these. As soon as I figure out how long it takes me for that, I don't think it should take too long, and I'm kind of hoping maybe for release on Fridays. Every Friday be released.
On Friday?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking personally. We recorded on Tuesday.
Are we doing
Fridays.
like this week Friday or next week Friday?
For this one right here, it may take me longer, but I want to see if I can get it down to, like, we record on Tuesday, I finish the episode, and I release it on Friday.
Because I was thinking we'd probably go with the full week, give you a little bit of
Yeah.
time if you needed. Like, we record this Tuesday, we release either next Tuesday or Wednesday.
Oh, we can do that too. I don't care either way. I do not mind.
I mean, you're the one
way.
editing them,
let
and
me-
whatever's more convenient
let
for
me
you, whatever
see-
gets you the best
yeah.
results.
Yeah, let me see how bad the editing or how difficult it's going to be. I don't think it should be quite difficult. I think it'll be pretty easy. But, worst case, we'll see. But yeah, let's...
Yeah, while I was very on board for this podcast, Pengu is going to be our main editor for it, because like I said, I am lazy and I don't know much about editing.
Cool. Meanwhile, I am actually busy editing.
Yes, you're good, you're good. I thought I figured I'd take a roll of it. I didn't mind it. It'd be fun for me to learn. Worst case.
When the main jungler isn't jungling.
Jungler isn't jungling. Alright. So let's talk about some real world fucking topics. What's in the news today? What happened?
Fuck if I know.
Like-
What's in the news?
I mean, I could be generalized, but let's just saying, I don't know. Life been seeming pretty sus.
Okay,
I just-
Corona Bona virus, and then people dropping like flies, and then people are like, "Oh, it's okay. I don't need a mask."
Jesus
and
Christ!
It seems like
The
everything's
4th of
okay.
July had so many shootings. What the fuck?
Yeah, I was about to
there is
say.
that, there is
I
that.
looked up news on Google now, like
Yeah,
2 of the 6 top things are shootings.
Yeah, one of them was in like Chicago.
Yeah.
I think about maybe 8 or more people died.
Yeah, like, okay.
Highland Park Parade shooting, 3 dead and 7 wounded after shooting at July 4th block party in Gary, Indiana.
Yep. Alright, let's go for a more fun topic. Let's just, so Keemstar tried
Here we
saying that a random person said the N-word. It was a random
What?
person, like, he was with the recording, and he was saying some dude said the N-word, and, like, people got really upset at him for saying that he did that.
I'm gonna be honest, I watch Keemstar because he's entertaining.
Yeah.
While he does exaggerate some things, he does actually to report on some stories.
Oh, yeah.
Well, like,
This news
I don't
on
put
Keemstar.
anything. I don't put anything past him. I mean, he once accused a guy of being a pedophile.
Wait,
so,
wait, wait, did Pokimane do a fucking OnlyFans and earn $10 million?
No.
God,
no,
okay.
No, I watched that one.
Okay,
What that
I was
was
confused.
she said if she were to make an OnlyFans, she would easily make $1 million a month,
Dude,
10 million a month or something.
I would... Pokimane. I have
She said if she did make an
doubt.
OnlyFans, she could easily make like 10 million every month.
I would not doubt it. I would not doubt it. Pokimane has that follower percentile of just
Bro,
so
I've
many,
seen
like,
I've seen
simpy
people make
boys.
Pokimane birthday cakes and take
Yeah,
pictures of themselves
exactly,
with it while wearing a
She has so
Pokimane
many
t-shirt.
Simps, bro. They're like, I'm sorry to say it, but if you're at that level, like, that is hard simping.
Yeah.
No, I could see her doing it. She has the general category of T girl that looks like she can get
Like,
railed to oblivion.
She would never do it. She even said she would never do it. But
That's
if
funny,
she
though.
did,
That's
she'd easily
honestly
make 10
pretty
million.
funny.
I found a meme that kind of showed people like not doing it. It starts off like, "Hi guys, I'm a VTuber or some shit like, or a streamer," and then they're like, "Okay guys, you want to start to try to do Nazi forward art? Okay guys,
I'm now a stripper.
time to no, try to do some face reveal. Okay guys, I'm being railed." And I'm like, oh
being
shit,
railed.
it's scaling up.
Artists, there is a moral ground that if they were just to get rid of, they could easily make more than doctors.
Mm-hmm. Dude,
Furry artists.
literally every artist...
Furry artists make more money than doctors.
I would not doubt that for a second, dude. Like, I'm telling you right now, I wish I had artistic skills. I put that on Twitter for a reason. I wish I had that shit. I would be fucking throwing myself out there like, you want me to make you a furry cock? I got you, fam. The furry cock got veins and shit, alright?
Let's go.
The craziest thing for me about furry stuff is like one of their biggest kinks is like vor.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Let me swallow you whole and have you living in my stomach.
Oh,
Like,
is that what the end? I thought they were supposed to die at the end. I thought the whole point they wanted to die. They're supposed to live in the stomach like a pregnant baby.
Oh, I don't know.
I
Sometimes they're just squirming in your stomach. Like they don't show what happens after. They just show the person in the stomach.
How do they leave? Do they get to leave?
No,
I don't know.
Shit him out.
No digestive tract, just shit. You go straight from being inside to shit.
Just like an anime or an hentai. It's just one long tube. Oh my god! Ah, that's awesome! I'm getting more popular in Kingdom 2 Crowns. I actually typed in Kingdom 2 Crowns on Google, and I'm finding myself.
Nice.
Oh wow, yeah, that's all my stuff.
See, that's good. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. See, you found a good genre. You found a genre you enjoy and people like watching. That's what you need.
Yeah, next thing you know, I'm a porn star.
Oh, why? Why did you give it all up to be a porn star?
Simple, Pingu. The way of life isn't simple anymore.
It's the cycle of life. I become a streamer, then a porn star.
Yeah, Pika tempted me. He says like, "Hey, yo, if you can walk, you can talk."
Hey, look, I when I'm drunk, I'm a bad influence, but that don't sound like me. I'm not out here pimping out Spectre.
He's trying to. He's trying to. Swear to God.
He's just. Oh yeah. Pimping me out.
No, I am a really bad influence when I'm drunk though. I went to my cousin's the Halloween before. She took me with her fiance to a friend's Halloween party. Her fiance had to go to work at like 6 o'clock in the morning the next day. Well, here it is, 12 o'clock at night. He's like, I should probably go to bed. I've been drinking too much. I look at him, I go, can you walk straight? He goes, what? I said, I pointed to the tiles on the floor. I said, walk this line. If you can walk straight, you're not drunk enough.
You're not drunk
He
enough.
does it perfectly fine. He goes, you know what? You're right. And gets more to drink. And I did that like 6 or 7 times that night. He was fucking plastered by 3 in the morning. And my cousin got pissed off at both of us because we wouldn't lay down and go to bed.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Oh, because you guys are able to drink. Not like people lower because some people really can't hold it. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, that was. There's also another guy there. Because for the most part, we were in the basement. This dude was so drunk, I was coming down the stairs, and he was coming up, and he goes, stop. So I stop, and he bends over and just unties my shoe, and then continues going up the stairs. Like, bro, what the fuck?
Did he? Oh, okay.
He just untied my shoes and continued on. He told me to stop, so I stopped. He untied my shoes and continued going. Like, okay. Bro, being drunk and hanging out with drunk people in general is just fun.
I think like when you're drinking, like everything is like more focused and
Yeah.
get serious trouble.
See, I'm not an alcoholic. I don't just drink. I don't go for a buzz or anything, and I don't drink all the time. But when I do drink, I drink to get drunk because it just, a lot of your conscious stuff is just no longer there. Like, you're not thinking, oh, should I say this? Should I not? You're just there. You're existing. You're having fun. You're enjoying it. You're having a good time.
Yeah. Oh, I was also to say, since we're on the alcoholic topic, do you guys see the guy, the most interesting man? That's like an alcohol commercial.
Oh, the old guy with the white hair and the expensive looking alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
I don't fully remember those commercials, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, I find it interesting.
That is a new thing. Like, every celebrity wants their own alcohol brand. Like, I think even Ryan Reynolds has his own alcohol brand now.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, the Cole and Dylan Sprouse twins, Zach and Cody.
Yeah.
While Cole Sprouse is still doing acting here and there, Dylan Sprouse completely quit acting to run his own brewery.
Oh, how did that work out?
Apparently pretty well. I don't remember what it was called, but yeah, he runs his own brewery. Those two are like prime example of how to raise your kid as a child actor, because they turned out way better than any other child actor.
That is true. Oh my god. There's a lot of shit that is an example to use for.
Yeah.
Sadly enough, I just know people who are actors and their kids. Bada bing, bada boom, that kid is on drugs.
Yeah. And I watched a video about it. I think it was like their parent they still worked regular jobs and stuff like that, and their parents like instilled it into them like, hey, you know, this is a good thing. It's just, we're not gonna pressure you, we're not gonna force you to get other acting jobs, you know, just do you.
That's a good way of raising.
And after Zach and Cody, they went and did Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. They went and did regular jobs. I think they worked at a restaurant as like waiters or something, and then they came back for Sweet Life on Deck. And then after that, they kind of started doing their own thing. Dylan Sprouse ended up opening a brewery, and Cole came back a little bit to do acting for stuff like Riverdale.
I mean, I didn't know too much about like their backstory. I just know like, oh yeah, I remember that actor. Are they alive?
Yeah, no, they're actually like really humble, super cool from the sounds of it.
Ain't judging blue by its cover.
Yeah.
Pirate shit? Hell yeah. If I'm talking like randomly, that's just because I'm just looking at the YouTube channels currently. Since I'm just here. I'm just
Yeah, no, you're good.
thumbnails. Bigger. Bigger, harder than ever before.
Okay, so what is one article of clothing that someone could wear that would make you walk out on a date with them?
What? A whole fursuit.
Oh, that's easy. Glass.
A glass?
Glass suit.
It's a fucking glass suit.
Glass suit. Yeah, man. I'll give you an example. Hold on.
Is it an entire suit made of glass? Or like...
Yeah, the person is an actual glass suit.
That sounds horrible.
Yes.
Fuck.
I don't know, really. Look at it.
Let me take a look at it. Oh, what the fuck?
Oh,
That
like
is
one of those
weird.
street performers.
Oh, okay. I see what you're talking about. That's pretty cool. I like the way they look, but yeah, I definitely think I'd say to date either.
That's pretty fair. Yeah, for
What you,
the podcast listeners, it's like, you ever see those street performers that like do the robot dance?
They're very
and stand
shiny and
to, like,
reflective.
statues and stuff, and yeah.
Now, the only one that creeps me out are the ones that, they have, like, the full-on paint on them, and they look like
Yeah.
statues. And
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, bro, I cannot handshake you. I feel like they
Man, y'all-
hug me.
Y'all came up with some good ones. I was just kind of thinking, I was like, maybe a kilt?
A kilt?
I mean,
But bro,
kilts inherently aren't bad, but like,
bro,
we're not in
if
Scotland.
if
somebody's
your
just
girl
randomly
walks
wearing
up to you in
to
a kilt
date-
and she says, "Fucking Scotland, brother," and you don't ask
well,
her if
she
her
was
mother's
Scottish,
a bear.
that would be different.
If you
but,
don't
like,
ask if her
someone
mother's a
who's just
bear, you're horrible, man. Actually horrible.
That's fair. That's fair.
Me mother's a bear.
Got that bedhead too, just that wild hair.
Me mother's a bear.
Interessante.
All right. What is one thing that's not sexual but can turn you on? Like not sexual in any way. Random.
Not really. I mean, I wake up and it happens.
Hey look, man. There ain't nothing that doesn't turn me on. I wake up with a stiffy.
I wake up with a stiff. Fair enough. Fair enough.
We're
No, but honestly, I don't know.
Honestly, I don't know.
It would have been. If it was here, I'm pretty sure he would have been like easy.
I'm very plain. Like, there's not really nothing that's not intentionally sexual that really turns me on like that.
Honestly,
I guess like maybe cute things like a girl that just like lays her head in your lap or lets you lay your head in their lap and stuff like that. Like cute,
cute
stuff. Like, but that doesn't really turn me on. Like that makes me interested. But that doesn't make me like.
Fair enough. It can be just interested. We can just keep it that way. In that case scenario, a girl walking up to me and starting a conversation, like just walking up to me, starting a conversation, and like going out of her way to talk to me, I'm like, bro, where do I sign up? Where do I sign up to propose to you right now? You want to talk to me?
Women don't understand the power of complimenting a man.
No, I swear to God, though, like
when I worked at Walmart 3 years ago, one of the people who stand there for the energy bill, whatever, told me they liked my hairdo, and I still remember that.
Yeah, like complimenting a dude or like getting flowers. Like a guy will get flowers the first time on his funeral. Like no guy receives flowers, but dude, I'm not even sure if you walk up to a guy with a rose and you're like, "Hey, here you go, bro," and I'm pretty sure like, "Oh, thank you."
Give me a dommy mommy, okay?
Fair enough. All right, hottest video game.
I want a big lady to come up, pick me up with one arm, call me shrimp, and take me home.
It's like grabs you like a suitcase and walks off with you. Like has you the way people carry dogs. Like people would carry dogs in like their right arm. Just like holding you, like
just like wrap an arm around me, like you know, under the arm and stuff, and just pick me up one arm and walk away. Okay, shrimp, we're going home.
Fair enough, dude. Fair enough.
You can't tell me that wouldn't turn you on.
No, you know what? That's fair. That's entirely fair.
Interesting.
Okay.
To be fair though, I am like 6'1", so it'd have to be like a tall lady. Yes, I am 6'1".
Dude, I am like 5'8".
7 or 8. Oh, you're the shortest one here.
Yeah, honestly. That's like, what the fuck? How tall are you, Spectre?
5'11".
God damn it! Both of y'all are almost
I'm the tallest one here.
No, both of y'all are almost 6 foot. What the fuck? Hey, here.
Pink is gonna develop short man syndrome now. He's gonna have to compensate.
With the very, very large tires on my car. Monster truck.
Oh, that's a
bitch.
different type of compensation.
Oh, fair enough.
Most short guys just compensate with anger.
I'm just. You know what I'm gonna do? Every time we go meet someone, I'm gonna like edit our photos, and I'm gonna like shrink both y'all down.
You're gonna pull a Tom. I think it was Tom Cruise.
No, it's that guy who plays a lot of League of Legends. He's bald and he screams a lot.
Tyler 1.
Tyler 1. With that other guy who has sunglasses all the time, headset, and he's like.
Oh, Dr. Disrespect.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Oh yeah.
But did you guys understand what I was talking about when I was bringing up like Tom Cruise?
Hey,
did you guys know about that?
Yeah, I think it was like he kept editing photos.
No. In every film he's in, he has them shoot at specific angles that make him look taller.
Bro, imagine being like, "Hey, I want you to make me look taller, director." Like, bro, why? This is not even important or anything. You gotta look taller, all right? You're a midget, Tom Cruise.
They shoot in certain ways that make him look a little bit taller.
Oh my god, it's so random. That's funny though.
I'm pretty sure it's Tom Cruise. I know it was some actor, but I'm pretty sure it's Tom Cruise.
Fair enough. Sheesh.
What was the worst haircut you've ever had?
Oh my god.
The worst haircut? No.
Yeah.
I never had, actually. I have like simple haircuts where like, okay, I'm gonna just trim my face and stuff.
Fair enough.
No, I know some friends who just straight up be like, okay, I bet you do this. If you lose, you have to make yourself bald.
Dude, okay.
You went through it. You made yourself bald.
I went bald one time, and that was like my worst hairdo. I went bald, and I went to Florida. Let me explain. There's two major problems with that. First off, I'm in a southern area. I'm a white guy who's bald. Huh. I look like a skinhead. Secondly, Florida is hot as hell. I was literally I started getting migraines because the sun was beaming down on my head so heavily it felt like it was cooking my brain.
Did you get a sunburn on your head?
Yes, an extremely bad one. I had to get a hat. I had to get one of those little shitty little tourist hats because I literally could not be out in the sun any longer because I was getting migraines from my head being cooked.
I will say I've had something worse than a shaved head.
What?
Shaved dog?
Let me preface this by saying, my mom's a hairstylist. She's always cut my hair, and even when I was little, she let me do my hair however I wanted.
Fair enough.
Now, have you guys ever heard of a pineapple?
No. The fuck's up? I'm going to look it up. The fuck did you do to your hair, Piga?
You shave your hair really short everywhere except your bangs. You leave some bangs.
Oh my god, please don't tell me you actually had that hairstyle.
And that was bleach blonde.
That sounds
This looks horrible! Just to yourself.
I believe it is called the pineapple. Okay, no, I looked up pineapple haircut and a lot of this is wrong.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, unless that was it. I don't know.
Where it actually looks like a pineapple, no.
Okay, fair enough.
You essentially shave your head except for your bangs.
Okay, well,
You leave a little bit of bangs.
I cannot find,
I don't remember if it was called a pineapple, but that's what my mom called it.
Gotcha. We'll find it eventually. We're chilling. Bro, this man's got a fucking iguana!
But yeah, no, that was very much a not good hairstyle.
No, I completely understand it.
Like having bleach blonde kid. I was probably in I think I was like 3rd grade. My entire head was shaved like real short, not bald, but like short, and I had a little bit of bangs.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
What would be... Okay, what was your worst thing you've ever had happen to you at school?
Worst thing I've ever had happen to me at school?
Mm-hmm.
I would say I know what's the best thing.
Spectre got
Glass
head.
is gone,
Oh.
I guess I didn't really have a lot of good or bad things. I guess the only bad thing that ever happened to me was my ex broke up with me at school.
Damn.
I mean that's a
Yeah.
We were together for like 2 years. She started talking to a guy behind my back, broke up with me, started dating him a week later.
Fair enough.
Oh man, you should have turned up with a Ferrari.
Man, think of buys a Ferrari just to impress his ex. Truly savage.
Who's this hobo?
Who's this
She's like,
hobo?
"Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Well, no, she ended up getting what she deserved because he ended up breaking up with her like half a year later because she was too immature.
Fair enough. The worst thing that's ever happened to me outside
She wouldn't
of
keep
that.
a job and all she wanted was sex like all the time.
Ooh, what the fuck? She wouldn't keep a job? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no.
Oh, that's dumb.
That's dumb.
That's dumb.
I mean, what's her number? What's that?
No, that's very generous.
No. Last I heard, she ended up with some like hillbilly man child living with his sister, and she has like a kid or two with him.
Oh
Sister.
God, no, she's fucked.
I think the worst thing that's ever happened to me was I tried to show off.
One of our mutual friends apparently went and visited her, and her boyfriend was hitting on her.
What?
So it's like even that hillbilly man child was probably
Damn.
like cheating on her or something.
Damn.
100%. Damn.
So the worst.
What's the worst thing that happened to you?
The worst thing that happened to me was I tried showing off, and our school had these little 2-foot-high walls. They were like little 2-foot-high walls outside. They were just meant to be like an art project, I guess. I don't know. They're like little 2-foot-high brick walls. So I decided to go, you know what? I can do parkour. So I go to jump on the wall. My right foot makes it up. My left foot doesn't. I then fall face first, and I hit my head on the ground, and my neck is turned sideways. The only thing I hear is, oh my god, he did. Because some girl was like, he fucking dead. And I got up, my buddy got me up, and I was like, Yeah, I'm fine. And and I was in a class, and the teacher kept looking at me. He's like, "Go to the back of the line." So I can't look at you without laughing. Bro, this is so fun. He made sure I was okay first, but it was just funny. It was just dumb all around. Oh.
Bro, I fucking a lot of teachers at my school were awesome.
One thing I could think of, well, it's not bad, it's more like success, I guess.
Success.
When the class was gone, teacher leaves, the class is basically empty, and I'm like, I bring a girl in fucking empty class, and we just went in. That's all I could think of.
Oh damn.
That's more of a success than a.
Yeah, no, that's a good one. GG's fucking.
Yeah, and it was like in the computer lab, so I just laughed while we were sitting there.
Did you guys ever have like? Did you guys ever have just like those amazingly amazing teachers?
Yeah.
Yeah, same teacher that I railed a girl in.
Wait, what?
The
word?
The same teacher I railed a girl in.
I shoved the girl inside of her. I shoved the girl inside of her, and then I just started railing them both. Truly a savage day.
No, I guess so. The teacher's cool because the class was all about editing and games and shit. So
Yeah.
that was fun. That's the teacher I gave my consoles to because my mom wanted to, for some reason, make room. And like, bro, even though those are gone, it doesn't make any more space. I was just losing my consoles, so instead of throwing them away, I was like, I'm just gonna give them to someone.
Fair enough.
And I thought I was a teacher, and I was like, yeah. So I gave my teacher my PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, my Xbox, the GameCube,
Bro,
PlayStation Portable.
those are fucking classic shit. You're not supposed to get rid of those.
I never wanted to get rid of them. But my mom would have like ended up tossing them away if I wasn't there, basically.
Bro.
So it was a sacrifice. my boys need to live on.
See, I grew up on video games. That hurts me. Like I literally, since I was little, my ex stepdad, a huge computer genius. We always had like a new console every year, and he would always mod it so he could download every possible game and burn them on like CDs. So we always had like whatever the newest console was with every possible game for him all the time. And that's what I grew up with. I grew up to be a gamer.
Fair enough.
Hearing that hurts me. The classic PlayStation, the classic Xbox, the GameCube. Oh my god.
Yeah. It do be like that.
Are you guys excited for that new Mario movie in 2023?
Mario.
That has Chris Pratt,
With Chris Pratt as Mario.
And Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong.
Wasn't Jack Black in it? Who was Jack Black?
Jack Black's Bowser.
Yeah.
Along with Keegan, which is Key off of Key and Peele, he's playing Toad. Keegan Michael Key is playing Toad.
See, now, obviously this is going to be like a
comedy.
animated movie, but can you just imagine if it wasn't animated?
I got Chris Pratt in a hat.
Well, no, because Key as fucking Toad, do you know how tall he is?
Yes, his ass down. That's so dumb. I love it.
Like, I could literally see it work for almost everyone else, but Key is Toad.
Oh, dude, poor Key, man, poor Key. But I respect him. I did not think he was gonna go into acting though. Like I knew he did a couple of things, but like when I saw Key and Peele, I
He
figured
did
that's all he's gonna
Toy
really do.
Story.
I guess he did do that, didn't he?
Toy Story 4.
Yeah, I guess he did.
Yeah.
But he also did Obama's Anga Translator, which is like an event Obama was speaking at, and he just kept like restating what Obama was saying. It was the weirdest thing. It was funny though all around.
Any games you guys normally would never play, but you would play it only because it's fucking for streaming?
Any game that's
we
good
would
for
really
streaming.
normally play, but it's good for streaming.
Any of the strategic games. Like I'd play them with y'all, but I would never play them on my own. I hate those games.
Okay. I would say Stellaris would be one of them for me. Like I like Stellaris, but I prefer it when I'm playing with other people. It's like I can talk to someone without
Of course. Warframe is something Peter got me into, but I cannot play Warframe without Pika because I would be way too fucking bored.
Oh.
It is hella
Thanks to
grinding.
PETA.
Yeah, Pika got me into it, dude. I contacted them. It's fine.
Yeah.
Speaking of Warframe, Pangu, I went and did some stuff on my own. I got as far as I could without doing any of the main quests, but so I'm just waiting for you.
Oh, okay. I appreciate that. The problem with that game is like
'Cause like I said-
grindy, and it's like my main issue. And I don't like the
Yeah.
grindy game. Like okay, I'm fine with grinding games
Like-
as long as it feels like I'm progressing. Like one of the games I grinded hella out of was fucking Middle Earth: Shadow of War, but that was because the game made grinding fun. Like if you killed an orc,
Well,
there's a
see-
chance it could come back and be like, "Hey, you fucker, you cut off my head." Like how the fuck are you alive?
See,
Oh,
like I said, the game gets way better the further you get into it when you actually have multiple things.
God, I hate these
And especially because there's so many different kinds of mods that do so many different things, so you can kit out your Warframe with the random shit to make it hilarious.
That's fair.
The further you get into Warframe, the more entertaining it'll be.
I got
And
you.
there's also the main story quest, which we haven't even touched yet. We've been doing the main quests, like, as we get them, but we haven't done any of the main story quests yet.
Okay, so we're just
And
not
when
ready
you get
yet.
to those, you will be amazed. Like, it is very cinematic, it is very cool.
Well, that sounds good. Sounds good. Honestly, it sounds
Yeah.
like it'll be a fun time. Once
The
we get
quests themselves end up being grindy, but it's like the stuff you can get, the quests you can do that make it fun.
there. See, that sounds interesting. I'm down to give that one a shot. I think one of the biggest issues like that a lot of people nowadays like face when they first start off streaming is that it's hard to build an audience. Like it feels like
I still don't have like a good audience.
Like-
Like I have like 2 people that stop by every now and then.
yeah. I'm just talking about
Yeah.
like what's difficult for like a newcomer streamer. Like I feel like building an audience like one of the hardest things to do, because like you feel like you're not accomplishing anything. Because I'll be honest with you, I remember I was sitting there not gaining followers for a little bit, and like Ella was gaining followers, and I was like, damn, am I not good enough? And then eventually I started gaining followers when I began to branch out and do my own thing instead of just like focusing. Like I am not good at solo streams. I'm horrible at solo streams.
I'm gonna be completely honest. You know how I got my average viewership to become affiliate?
Oh.
No.
I had my own personal alt account that I used for multiple different things and making sure things were okay. And then I had 2 friends who watched who would leave me on.
Maybe I should do that. But...
Honestly, maybe I should fucking do that. I had to get like it's supposed to get 50
And I will
followers,
say, it does help because the more people you have in your watching you, the more people are willing to come in and chat and stuff.
Oh no, yeah, it definitely.
Like
helps.
my 24-hour birthday stream, it was me, 2 of my friends were watching it, and my cousin. And next thing you know, I had like 7, 8 people. I had somebody raid me, and it was like, bro, you just have to get over the hurdle of getting those first several dedicated viewers,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
you'll start.
Yeah, I have a couple of dedicated viewers.
Also, I'm not that entertaining solo.
Yeah,
Like I try to be, but without somebody to talk to, like in my chat or Pangu, it's like it's a struggle.
Or Pengu.
Mm.
I'm a separate being.
Well, because you're not in my chat if I'm sitting here in Discord talking
I
to you.
know.
playing games
Just
with you.
the way you said it was just like without someone to talk to, or Pengu.
I said without somebody to talk to in my chat.
Oh, you said
or
chat.
Pangu.
I thought you literally just said someone to talk to, or Pengu, and I was like, bro, what the fuck? I was
Yes,
like,
or Pangu. Pangu is not someone to talk to. Pangu is just Pangu.
I'm an existence. That's all I am.
Yes, let's go.
You said yas, queen.
Yes, please.
Uh,
Back real
fucking-
quick on the topic of things you would do for stream but wouldn't do on your own. Not really for stream, but like for YouTube, I do reaction content,
Oh, that's-
and it's like I did a few, and it was kind of fun and stuff. But it's like now it's like that's the only stuff that gets attention on my YouTube, and it's like I don't want to have to keep doing that a lot. in order to keep getting attention, but it's like it's the only thing that gets attention on my YouTube.
Dude, I had a reaction video on my old YouTube channel that I used to mess with, and I literally reacted to like that one fucking song, that Undertale song that got really famous. The Sans being like, fucking what's it fucking is? Like it's like the two stronger than you. It was like Sans parody thing. I reacted to it, and I didn't have like my face cam or anything. I literally had it recording off a phone that sat on my bed, and I got like 1,000 views off that one by itself. And I was like, bruh, what the fuck? It's like the worst quality fucking reaction. People were like, oh my god, you had such a good reaction. I was like, bro, you need to see my fucking face. Like, what do you mean a good reaction? It's dumb.
That's a reaction.
It's dumb. I will also say
my
this,
first
reaction
reaction
doesn't feel
video.
like content. It doesn't feel like content to me.
Yeah. My first reaction video that blew up was from a channel called Nexpo. I fucking love his content. It's like mystery horror stuff.
Ooh.
He did a video about this old YouTube video. Because people used to do the Go TA Somebody That I Used to Know parodies.
Mm-hmm.
But this one was a little kid who looked scared with an adult male. And it was like, nobody knows where this video came from. Nobody knows who this guy is, but this kid clearly looks scared. So I did a reaction to that video and I uploaded it. Shortly after, he took that video down.
Bro.
He posted another video that was like, yeah, so I figured out where the video came from. The people who made it came in contact to me. It's just an innocent video by a family. The kid was nervous because, you know, he's like shy and all that, blah blah blah. You know, there's absolutely nothing wrong with this video. It was just an innocent family parody. Well, he ended up taking that down too.
Oh.
Bro, what the fuck?
So all these people are coming to my video because it's the only video of his original video.
Yeah.
And I see why he took it down.
Ah.
To this day, I am still getting comments all the time like, oh, that's Stephen Colbert, these Hollywood people are horrible, I hope that kid's okay, no, the kid's probably dead, sex trafficking, blah, 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 all these theories. And because the guy looked like Stephen Colbert, apparently.
Fair enough.
He did a little bit, but I mean, like, yeah.
Fair enough.
So my fucking YouTube comment, for my fucking YouTube app is still getting spammed by comments on that video about that shit. It's like, I see why you took it down now. I'm not going to take it down myself because it's like my biggest video on my channel and it's still getting tons of views.
So you might as well leave it there.
But
just
good
ignore
lord.
it,
Yeah.
mute it, or some shit.
Like, I even said, you know, I had some people ask me, well, if it's not true, then why don't you take it down? And it's like, well, I let him know, like, hey, I got this video up. If you want me to take it down for any reason, I will. Just let me know. And he never answered me because, of course, you know, I'm a nobody. He's a big YouTuber.
Of course, I mean. Well,
So, I mean, he didn't say anything, so I still get it up.
I mean, at the same time, it's also your general reaction to that content. It's like, even if like the guy comes out and says, "Oh,
but I mean, like,
the video was
if there was a reason,
you know,
if there was a reason he took down the video,
yeah, he should at least tell
like,
you,
you know,
like,
and
or
he
contact
didn't,
you at least,
yeah.
like, hey, I see you made a video.
But I don't
thing.
think I'm big. I'm not. I'm nowhere near big enough for him to even like know about me or anything like that. So it's like whatever. But you know, I can still say, hey, I messaged him. If he wanted me to take it down, he would have replied.
Mm-hmm. I completely understand that. Fucking. Oh, it's something I do that I don't know. I know a lot of people don't do, but when someone follows me on Twitch, I just follow them back. Even if they don't post anything, I just follow them back because I'm a nice person. Like I'm gonna generally do it just because I'm like, I'm here. It's not even a follow for a follow.
I would do that, but when it's something that I actually use, like Twitch and YouTube and stuff like that, I like having my curated section, and I don't want to have to get spammed by like tons of people that I'm following back.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I don't really use Twitch on the, to be entirely honest. I maybe watch one streamer, which is like Tobias Fate, and that's like literally it. I pretty much watch the rest of like them as like if I want to watch them like Tyler1, I watch their YouTube. But I have never been like I've never been in one of my days been like I just want to watch Tyler1. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, he is very entertaining in clips, but his like overall like content just is not like, you know, like crazy entertaining.
Yeah.
On top of
Well-
that, I feel like Tyler won it himself. Like he gets carried very hard. Like, and I'm saying this from a guy like me. I get carried hard like a motherfucker in most of my league games. But
Yeah.
fucking Tyler 1 be out here, and like, I swear he's blaming every single person. Well, you got me out here being like, you know what? I was kind of dumb there. I shouldn't have gone in. I was dumb. You know, but you got Tyler 1 being like, I should have gone
League banned
in.
him for a bit. There was a reason why League banned him for a while.
What, Tyler won?
Yeah. Do you not know about that? There's a period of time where League banned him because he was a very toxic player. But most of the League's fan base were fans of him, so they had to bring him back, and he kind of became the content creator face of League.
Fucking League has done that twice and almost lost people twice. They lost Donkey because they banned him. Donkey said, I'm not even going back. It's not even worth it. And to be fair, Donkey had some points when he left. Like, there was so much wrong with the state of the game at the time. And he's even said here recently that he'd be willing to go back, but he just doesn't feel like it. Like, he doesn't have the content like the League. And I think that's the main thing with League right now. It's just like you don't really want to record it. It's like I stream it, and it's fun to stream if I'm just doing fun shit. If I'm trying to try hard ranked, I could never stream that because I get pissed. Like, if I'm tryharding,
If you're
get pissed.
If you're not good at League, you cannot make try-hard content on League.
You really cannot. Like, it's literally impossible.
That's why, I mean, and personally, I'm not even a big fan of all that try-hard content. I like the people who do stupid stuff, like Ross Boomsocks,
Yeah, exactly.
Zwag,
That shit's fun.
Rav.
Well, Zwag is really good at the game.
You know where
that stupid shit.
But I mean, Ross isn't even really that good at the game, and he does stupid shit that just doesn't work. But it's still fun to watch him.
Oh yeah. As I said before, I definitely want to do something where we attempt to make something super off meta work. We get a team together, and we just go through. We go
Spectre.
through fucking.
Me and Pengu were trying to get together a team the other day for Clash, where we do stupid builds only, off meta builds only.
Or not only for Clash, not only for Clash either, just for like ranked, like a flex queue ranked.
Yeah, no, you have no idea. I've been doing that for like 2 days straight. I played Blitzcrank as a fucking lethality and won. One punch with your fucking
Well, I mean,
E.
I think the three of us are definitely like that. We love doing that shit. I mean, I was playing Lilia in the bot lane.
And I can say this, holy shit, lethality with Volley Bear. Fuck, run. That's all you can do, but you can't even run anymore. People would try to run with like their ghosts and shit, and they're super fast. Even when my ghost is done, I'm still right behind you because I was that predator.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
And the ability
Pengu's been
haste
playing
now.
fucking Yuumi in the top and mid lanes, and I've been playing Lilia bot, Malphite bot.
Dude, and the main problem is I'm winning with it. Like, I'm actually winning lane most of the time, except for versus an Alawi. And Alawi fucks my shit. But I can actually dominate. I can dominate like simple lanes. Like if I'm fighting a Vlad, that dude's fucked. For some reason, Yumi's kit is not built to 1v1. But if you're gonna 1v1 with Yumi, because you will get a shield and mana.
Well, because she's got high base auto stats.
Super high. And depending on what you
Because,
go...
you know, she doesn't really use it that much because she's mostly on somebody else. You just hop off every now and then and auto somebody, so you want that auto to be worth it. So she's got the high auto base stats.
The only two
But
things
then people play her like you do, and it's like, well, how are we supposed to beat this?
The only thing I can really do
She's not built
against
for
it-
that. She's built for hopping on and off somebody, and when you're not hopping on and off somebody, you just have high base auto attacks, and it's like, well,
And it's beautiful. It's honestly well made. Like it feels dumb to say it because Yumi's like the main problem is Yumi's built to hop on and off. You're right. Her base speed is slower than any other champions. Her base stats level up way slower than any champions. She has no advantages outside of an early lead. Like the only thing I've gotten to work on her is press the attack and grasp. And the only way grasp works is because I'm slightly more tankier than the enemy. That's literally the only way I win with that one. The damage it does with grasp is super good too. Like the grasp has a bit of damage to it, which is super good to add on to. But press the attack works 1,000 times better in most scenarios because Yumi doesn't have a high base.
Hella
strength.
Blades Yumi?
I have not tried it. I'd be down to build full fucking assassin Yumi one of these times. I'm actually tempted to give it a
Hail
go.
of Blades, Kraken Slayer.
Yeah, fucking go full into it. And build an assassin class Yumi or not, like just a regular ADC type Yumi. It'd be fun. It'd be interesting. But see, that's the thing. I want to get a group together to do like flex queue, and all we do is we do off meta shit. That'd be fun. Like we get Aatrox jungle.
Instead of building her full tank, build her like AP Bruiser.
See, that's what I've been wanting to do here lately. Try to get an AP Bruiser built on it and see how that would work out. I want to make sure I have like no mana though, like because like, the mana problem is the more mana you have, the more mana it costs.
Like go like Divine Sunderer, fucking.
Go like Divine Sunderer,
Yeah.
fucking Demonics, Nashers.
Divine Sunderer, Demonics, Nashers Tooth, yeah.
And then go with the rest like
Yeah.
tankier items or like AD items.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting. I'd be down.
Or you could even go AD Bruiser on her.
Oh, that'd be fun too. I've been attempting
But
different
you know,
builds.
still building fucking
Build fucking Gore Drinker.
there's Divine Sunder, Divine or I was thinking like Divine Sunder,
Yeah, Divine
Cleaver,
Sunder works really well.
fucking one of the items that builds Tiamat.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. Tiamat's super nice because I cannot farm with Yumi. I will say that's her major
yeah.
issue. Her farming is fucking dog shit.
You need a Tiamat item.
Swear to God. But yeah, I will also say this. I think the problem with a lot of like League mainstream content is that it's so focused on like we can get you from silver or iron to diamond 3 in just 3 hours, you know, or some shit like that.
That and there's just a bunch of anti-fun champs.
Yeah, and like you were talking about Samira here
Like
recently.
you could, it doesn't matter what you do. If you want to play fun, it's really hard to do when you have people abusing like really strong champs like Samira, Irelia, Yone, Katarina.
All right, well,
It's like, well,
let's hop off the topic
okay.
of League. Just gonna be doing a lot of League content on the side.
Yeah.
Let's cover some more.
How long are we planning to go with this?
I was down for a little over an hour or something like that. Want to do the first episode a little over an hour?
Okay, because taking out about like a minute of my pre-recording,
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
at like 55 minutes, 56
Well then,
minutes.
all right. Let's talk a little more serious about how the podcast is gonna go. So as I said before, this will both be on Anchor and YouTube. I think Pika, you're gonna set up the YouTube channel for it.
I didn't know. I can.
I don't care.
I can do.
I don't care.
I can do it and give you access to it, and we can both control it.
That works. We can do that. I'm saying I'll give you access to the Anchor thing if you want. But on the actual side note, we're gonna have a schedule set up hopefully soon. We're gonna have it posted on Twitter. Our schedule.
We'll let you know by the next podcast episode.
And yes, we are taking applications for guests because we need guests. I think it'd be interesting to interview people. Be like, "Hello, how are you?" It'd be kind of good.
The only requirements is that you either have something interesting about you, or you're an okay-sized content creator, like you're an affiliate on Twitch or something.
Yeah, and either that, or if you got.
Because we don't want to
nice
just.
congruency.
Because we don't want to just open the doors to everybody.
Of course. But dude, Steve Blow from Walmart wants to be interviewed, bro. Who else is gonna interview him, dude? I need to interview him.
Bro, I can tell you enough about Walmart. As an ex-Walmart door host, I can tell you enough about Walmart.
I worked in the fucking milk section.
Absolutely.
I worked in the milk section. It was so horrible. I had to go outside with grocery pickup during the fucking snow and rain, and then come back in the fucking freezer. They were like, "Oh, dude, I gotta get in the freezer too. I have to work in here for like an hour. You get to go fuck off for like an hour." You know, I have to go help you with your job, and I'm not getting paid.
I always felt bad for the cart pushers.
Dude, I'll tell you right now, dude. They had it horrible. Like, I've never seen people coming in like drenched in sweat or just freezing, and it just sucked.
But at the same time, where I worked, they would always like just not do their job, or they would call off, or they would quit, and then we would just never have any carts up in the main area because they'd all be outside in the parking lot.
Fair enough, there, sir. I respect it.
Yeah, it was rough.
Dude, I will say a lot of problems with like retail jobs and like regular fast food jobs, is that people don't realize, like if you're yelling at a fast food worker, they are making minimum wage for you to yell at them. They are going out of their way.
High school jobs.
Okay, bro, you say that, but people have to have like a job, and like, what if the only job they can apply
like
for you know.
Imagine your McDonald's is only employing high schoolers.
Yeah.
Okay, that's only 4 hours a day. It's gonna be open, maybe more on weekends.
Yeah. Spectre, what were you saying? We kind of interrupt you.
Oh no, I was gonna say, like, why would you piss off the person who's giving you food? You basically just nut in your burger and you wouldn't even know to bite into it.
Okay, that's a fair thing. That's a fair thing. I remember one time at McDonald's, we had this one customer get super pissed off at us, and our manager went out of her way to, like, instead of putting Big Mac sauce on the burger, just put, like, mayonnaise and ranch dressing on it.
Ugh.
And I remember that dude got pissed when he called us. He's like, what the fuck? And our manager said, oh, I'm so sorry. It was one of our dumb workers, as you said. And that boss never got in trouble either. Like, I fucking, everyone just said, yeah, it was fine.
Yep. There's a reason when I was first applying for jobs why I set that limitation of I will never work for fast food.
Oh yeah, it ruins fast food for you. It really does. Like, working for one ruins it.
Yeah, I've only heard horror stories.
Yeah, there's, like, horror stories from people working there. There's horror stories of people being like, I used to work at one, and I saw someone fucking jizz in a burger, and I was just like, alright.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Like, shit
Walmart
like
was my first job, and I will never work fast food.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I worked for Walmart, and then I was the type of person who's like, well, I'm working here at the deli. Time to eat free food.
And out here just eating, sampling the meats.
Bro, talk about the deli. The Walmart I worked at, there's this one lady who came in, and she told the deli guy, hey, I want you to take the skin off the ham.
Skin off the ham? What is that?
She apparently couldn't eat the skin of the ham because it would cause problems with her digestion. And he was like, ma'am, I can't just cut the skin off this entire ham for you. You know,
Yeah, like,
part of this is going to other customers
unless
as well,
you're buying
you
the
know?
whole ham, you know.
She was going full wild on him because he wouldn't take the skin off the ham. And it's like,
It's such a random thing.
because I guess the skin was bad for her digestion, and she wanted some sliced ham, but he wouldn't cut the skin off of it because, you know, that ruined some of the ham for the other customers
Yeah, of
that,
course.
you know, wanted it.
Exactly. Most of the customers who wanted the skin.
Yeah.
But on top of that, dude,
She was
I
also
think
one of
the
those people
weirdest
who
thing-
clearly didn't need a fucking riding cart and took one anyway every time she
fair
came
enough.
in.
But fucking, the weirdest thing I think that I've found in life is there are people in this world who have so much iron in their bloodstream, they cannot use a compass. I had a buddy who could not use a compass. He had so much iron in his blood that when he held the compass needle would spin like crazy. It would just sit there and spin. And it's like, bro, I didn't even know that's how compasses work. I didn't know how they worked for the longest time. And turns out it's just a magnet. If you have too much iron, your magnet will make the fucking thing go crazy.
We may need to wrap up.
We can wrap up. We can wrap up here. All right.
I've got, according to the app, I've got 6 minutes worth of space remaining.
Gotcha. All right.
Plus, I have, like,
Of course.
things to do.
Of course. So we're gonna end it here. We're gonna see you guys next time, and let's see when this goes.
This has been the V-Boys podcast with your hosts, the awesome Captain Pika of the Pika crew, the boss Pengu, our resident penguin, and the one, the only Spectre Mimic.
Yo, what is up?
V-Boys. V-Boys signing out.
Deuces. Oh, and I'm not clapping.